Alright, time to continue through the whirlwind maze. Place where things are quite crazy. There's a hurricane which just more or less stands in place, occasionally calming down, like now. And you have to get through it. It's actually quite thin piece of the screen, so... And all the men in black cape are coming here. And falling over. From sheer exhaustion. But why would they all wear black capes? So, black capes. Why would they be wearing black capes? Would be some kind of hope to emulate the greatest of them, Sephiroth, who actually is more or less the core of Jenova Project. Jenova Project, yeah. A scientific project to create superhumans. Or something like that. And Sephiroth was the product. Either horrifying failure or magnificent success. And things look even worse here. But I got through it. Bit more complicated timing puzzle here. And one more fight. The sudden ending of music implies something bad is happening. And appearance of Sephiroth even more. So he has no desire to join the reunion. He is Reunion. And he's apparently gone beyond physical bodies. That's powerful when something can just die. Oh, there's a... Alright, that's getting things so bad. Jenova Reunion. Yeah. And Sephiroth did come up. And he left one more Jenova monstrosity left to be killed. No way. Time to use Esuna to recover status. And it has nothing to steal, so nothing to... Time to bring out some... Let's bring out the regen to everybody, just in case. That didn't do much damage. Alexander. Yeah, it sprays out light, flashy attacks. And here is one more, perhaps the only holy elemental damage attack of the entire game, Alexander Summon. It's quite much of a light show. But if that was bad, you haven't seen anything worse yet. They're gonna get a lot more overblown. Yeah, it's fused fire based attack, so if you would have some sort of fire immunity things, it would get completely neutered. It would do shit. And still, let's bring out the... oh, there it was, big god. Very handy. Not because of its protective properties are not so strong, because the barrier and magic barrier come with this are fade very quickly away, but its ability to give haste to everybody at the same load is, or the same case, is very useful. It's giving lots of that red light. Do you have any other attacks to do? No, it just blasts the same bloody red light. Not particularly frightening. Let's try the aqualung. Water should put out fire quite nicely. My team is in full life because of regen. Yeah, it took quite big chunk of damage. Just regular wailing at it. I'm not worried about all of this. Titan. But why would Sephiroth leave this kind of thing behind to attack us? Anger of the land. Titan summon. Earth elemental. A big thing lifting Earth and flipping it over. Now that's awesome. It didn't do so much damage. Shit. Old-fashioned smashing of attacks seems to be much more, if not attack efficient, time efficient, and Comet did so much more damage. And it does come out with quite nice fast speed too, so regen all. Yeah, I hope you know that as long as you keep bashing those attacks to my crew, they will get the limit breaks, and then once they get the limit breaks, you will get a very big dose of pain. Yeah, this one is not actually difficult boss at all. Yeah, look, damage. Yeah, it attacks everybody, but why would they make it so death like us? And let's hope it is not immune to lightning based attacks. Oh yeah, Frankenstein-esque monster. Yeah. And it ignores all the... Oh yes, it went down. Oh. No, not the red. How about Sid? Sid is scared. Somebody would want to when somebody who is greedy about materia doesn't want something, you know it's bad. And of course, Well, Barrett is in a sense reliable, trustworthy man. So, but let's get forward. Time to go and finish off Sephiroth. There's some handy stuff and a save point as well. And of course I'm going to use it. Time to finish this. Find Sephiroth and kill him. But first I have to fight against pests. Yeah, indeed. Just fight against pests. Kill the pests. Hopefully with a big flying fire summon. Hellfire. I do wonder, did the guys, the artist I don't remember now, really be able to predict that the Fallout Hut would become one of the great sex symbols of this medium? Because he might have been able to guess. It might be, maybe he decided, he certainly was planning with consciously knowing appeal of long-legged babies with big breasts, but still, there must have been some kind of level of surprise, not just of the assumed. So, but let's just go and kill Sephiroth. Oh, and I got hit. And if you get hit in there, you go into a fight against pests. So it's time to kill the pest. It's a timing puzzle. Yeah, a suplex to that too. And despite that being great victory fanfare, when you hear it about 1000th time, you do get annoyed. So, waiting. Wind is strong. Got it. Got through it. There's the wind, big gust of wind, and lightnings. All three you had to find where's the gap. And now it's plot plot starting to thicken. Or not. So reality is going to hell in here. Well, they all know about Nibelheim. But still it would feel strange that Sephiroth would resort to illusions when his level of sheer power is clear. And new. Thing. Yeah, that's it. That's profile of that guy is very similar to Cloud. He has the same kind of clothing, same kind of huge sword and spiky hair, but he's got black hair. But he's black hair and different haircut. But these parts will become very important. Illusions can be very scary, not just because of what they might be shown. Go. right from the start. Speak of the devil. False memory. He has his goal, reason. Yeah, Sephiroth does know things, but he's also a vicious bastard. A failed experiment. That is one mean strike. It's hard not to listen to him. Yeah, this thing that... What can he do? There's just so much of mess in your... Yes, indeed, because if there were no Tifa, Cloud, that words of Sephiroth would probably be much more potent, because Cloud has an external witness to his existence. Now that he is mean, that's one of the first things to make at how you make a great villain. This design is striking. Design is striking and well recognizable, even with very blocky, quite early 3D graphics. There's great writing that your imagination can feel the tone of his voice. That kind of well-articulated mocking British accent I think he should have. Well, and that should tell how big Sephiroth is. He's tall. Something like 195 centimeters, tall and majestic. Now that's just... Now he started to really think of memories that clearly remembering, and more he tries to remember, the more his memories just unravel. And we're getting to the cave. There's a lots of plot happening, and it happens quite with very big... Well, Shinra has also gotten here. And that structure looks like a cocoon made of materia. Up. Up. And that's an eye. Weapon. Meaning planet is has created Godzillas. Simple animation to imply that I saw it, I remember, and I kept it myself. Oops, things are getting bad. But when you look at the Jenova Reunion, some kind of project with ability to make yes, old-fashioned illusions worked, used in stressful situation, and it worked. Otherwise, Barrett probably would have been skeptical enough not to fall for that ploy. Yeah, all the parties have assembled here, including Shinra leadership and Team Cloud as well. So the reunion is something like when a creature would be broken apart, its parts would want to merge together, and strongest collection of those parts, of Jenova parts, is Sephiroth, or perhaps Sephiroth was merged with Jenova parts. It becomes very muddled which one is actually the yeah, I just gone mad. And only one part of the Jenova got here. Yeah, now it's matter of you can say one thing: Sephiroth is one powerful person. But seeing what the music and the general landscape is, it's very complex. Not chasing, being called by him. I'm here, and I broke through the black materia. So where is he? There. So he actually has not been here moving, he's just been in a sense cocooned or encased in there. That's where Sephiroth really is. Yeah, things are about to get very loud and explodey and destructive, and yeah, so now it's the only chance is to, you know, escape by your enemies' methods. And only 2 pieces of Jenova remain, and one of them has the black materia to the first one. Meaning the blood Sephiroth was having is a complete success to him. Now that's a big kaboom. And weapons have also wake up. And they're big and scary. If I remember right, there was 5 weapons in total, or at least 4 of them at least. You could say that the one part of the Final Fantasy VII is now very over. That part in which Sephiroth was being chased. And there has been 2 big punches to players in this game. Ares is dead, and now also Cloud is more or less implied to be also dead. So now, in a sense, the protagonist part goes to Tifa. Yes, you can tell stories where the protagonist is not actually, you know, the most visible character of the story. But he was a mess. Can't remember, broken, but he has that weapon and he's in a sense alive and healthy. But he's mentally broken. So, in a sense, if you would wake up not knowing exactly where have you been, but somebody appears that friendly appears that you are there, somebody it might be something that you don't even pay any attention about how long things are. So Tifa was suspicious. But interestingly, if I remember right, the name Sephiroth came from Jewish Kabbalah, meaning something like divine, wholesome, or great. And if I remember right, Tifa is also came also from the same series of different concepts, and it was something like Tiferet, and it meant compassion and empathy, which of course is very good telling of what Tifa's character. She's very compassionate and empathic, of great emotional support, in a sense mental healer, even though her character's design and in a sense play style of being a physical brawler and the character design of being an eye candy, they are all three different things being in a juxtaposition to each other. You would assume that a brawly female character would not be as compassionate or dressed as eye-catchingly as she is, and opposite as well. They all would apply. But that should tell me why, if this has good writing, is just because the characters do have many layers. A week. Weapon. Yep. So, in a sense, this time you could say that Shinra and Team Cloud are at the same side, at least. And a red rock in the sky bigger than the moon. That's called the end of the world. And Rufus is here. Oh, that's petty. And yeah. Rufus is ruthless, you can clearly see that. But Heidegger appears just as a big fucking moron. And we also know where we are. We are at the Junon. Why we are not in Midgar? Well, I guess this is because, well, Junon is here. And it's more, gameplay wise, it's more of a tour of completely different place, with Shinra soldiers, and a place to save, and end the episode also right here. See ya next time. See ya.